Okay, so once I administer that, then sleep paralysis is supposed to do that, and then they're supposed to come back. Hey. Hey, you. Yeah, oh. Hey. Okay, we got him, we're good. Okay, so I can skip the whole injection part. Listen, okay. We got kind of a situation here. You blew my cover. So, yeah, I'm your sleeper agent, and you blew my case wide open. Yeah, I've been in the background this whole time trying to figure out what's going on with you, and, you just had to go and get yourself stuck in my domain. And it looks like you got a small case of sleep paralysis. Congratulations on that. So the good news is that as your sleeper agent, I can perform the tests that are necessary on you to figure out what's going on. The bad news is that you have entirely, as I said, blown my cover, so this will be the last time we ever see each other. So, you just have to let me run my tests. Run all of my tests, regardless of how much my tests don't make sense to you. And I'll take it back to headquarters. They should be able to get something up and running and fixed for you, and hopefully they don't ask me too many questions as to... Well, I did actually call in the emergency evac, so they're probably already... I'll think of something that's not your problem. Okay, so I'm just gonna begin here. I'd ask if you have any questions, but don't really have time for that. So we're just gonna get started. No, I don't need to confirm your identity. I know almost everything there is to know about you. Yeah, I've been your sleeper agent for some time. I'd say it's been a pleasure, but honestly, it's been a doozy. So, let me just get your file open here. We've got, by the way, really weird spelling of that name. Why do you do it that way? I don't know. I've always wanted to ask, is it like a thing that your parents, stuck you with, or you chose that as an adult? That's unfortunate. Okay, yep. File is pulled up. We're just gonna start running the basics, alright? So, let's just get in real close here and go ahead and open up those peepers nice and wide for me. Just follow my light if you could. Yeah, I know responses are a little hazy in this fun little in-between sector here. It's kind of like Area 51's cousin, yeah. Except it's everywhere, and all of the time, and in everyone's mind individually. Yeah, try not to think about it too hard, it'll get too confusing. Okay, right, follow the light. Keep following. Okay, can you follow it down like that for me, or is that... Okay, back up. And back down over here. Still good, causing any pain or anything. Okay, but up here. Okay, now I want you to follow it by moving your neck back and forth with it if you could. So just, turn with it. There we go. Good job. Any pain in the neck? Any tension? Any, sharp stabbing sensations? Any buzzing happening in your skull, your cranium, your dome? No? Okay, well that's a good thing. That just means that I don't have my answers yet, so I'm gonna have to run a few more tests then. Okay, I want you to just look at my nose. Ignore the light. The light is not there. The light cannot hurt you. I mean, it can, it's a light. just keep looking at my old schnoz there. Don't pay any attention to the light. Okay, yeah, you're doing real great. Okay, honestly, with how long I've been on your case, you're doing a bit better than I thought you would. Yeah, I've had some concerns about you. Yeah, it's all in your file. I'd let you read it, but, I'd be too afraid that would send you into kind of a personal spiral. So we're not gonna do that. Alright, let me make these notes. Looks like eyes, good to go. Your pupils reacted perfectly. You got perfect pupils. Okay. Just get that in there. I'm just gonna take a few quick little... Yeah, I wanted to get these for a while now, but it's kind of hard to get measurements. It does make it hard when I'm not supposed to exist. Makes a lot of things hard. I don't really know how they expect us to get all the tests done if we don't exist to you and we're not supposed to exist to you. So this is, I mean, while I'm running these tests on you, that's kind of like a test of our own system. You know, we could be making history here together, you and me. How'd you like that? Would you like to make some history? You still don't know what the hell's going on. That's fine. That's totally fine, friend. You don't need to know. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. You know, what is life if we know everything, you know? I mean, it's my job to know everything, and your job just to sit there and do whatever it is that what do you do? Like, if you had to put a name on it, because I've been trying to figure it out, and I don't really... I would not have guessed that. Alright, I'm just gonna... Yeah, none of these measurements are really taking me by surprise. I just wanted to see if there were any, like, real weird ones. Yeah. Nothing that indicates blood on the brain, so that's good. Yeah. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me get those in, then I'll run that test. No concerns. Normally, I'd say something like, we'll continue to gather intel, but this is the end of our relationship, so I guess we'll run further tests. Alright, friend, let me just, gonna give you a nice little scratchy scratching up here. Just up here. And this is so that I can kind of see if you've got any lumps or bumps. Any lumps or bumps that we don't like here. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, the whole blood on the brain thing, that could, that could be a big problem if that's left unattended to, and that could definitely explain why you're not sleeping so good. And now you broke through my protocol. That's really what I want to figure out, is how the hell you broke through my protocol. But I guess we'll figure out your other issues while we're at it. Alrighty. And I'm not feeling anything. You are looking a little more sleepy though, so that's interesting. I mean, that's good. That's That's real good. But it is curious. Alright. Okay, well, I'm not really. Okay. Alright. So, no, nothing really big mind-blowing there, but it did yield the interesting results of showing you're sleepy. I guess I could take some samples. Let me first just peek inside that schnoz of yours. It's supposed to be in here. There it is. Alright. How do I have a new one? I do have a new one. I'd hate to stick a used one in your nose. That would be awkward for both of us. Alright, I think that's on. Okay, good. I'm just gonna peek this right in here, if you don't mind. I'm just gonna, just like that, give you a good little looky-loo in the old, okay, interesting. Go ahead and say, I'm not gonna stick it in your mouth or anything. I just wanna, no spots or lumps or scrapes, or you do need to work on your dental hygiene from what I can see though, so maybe make a dentist appointment after this. I'll put that in your file for you too there. Okay. I'm just gonna come to the side of you here and kind of get a good little looky-loo in these ears. No, it's fine. It was just in your nose. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, nothing. I mean, you do have a bit of wax buildup. I mean, the good news is that you're not doing that dumb thing where you stick Q-tips all the way down to your eardrums. Yeah, that's a good way to get a perforated eardrum, friend. I have way too many friends. Yeah, we'll call them friends that have done that. And I've done it to a few people myself. Alright. Nothing really showing up there for me, so I guess we're just gonna nose, dental hygiene, and then ears. No pain or discomfort on any of those? Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I guess I could take some actual samples from you now. Let's do that. Get them sent off to the lab, all professional like. Alright, let's just, my toolkit here. Yeah, these look a little scary, a little intimidating. I gotta pick the right one here. And this one looks nice and scrapey. Yeah, it's got a nice hole there for collecting, so we'll do that. Okay, I'm just gonna set the other ones aside. I don't need the pokey ones for you. Okay, I'm just gonna lean in real close here and take a little scratchy sample. No, it shouldn't hurt at all. It's just really surface level skin cell kind of stuff. Okay, then I'm gonna take this and put it over here. Just load that into my little plastic bag over there. Okay, and then just a little scratchy. Right up in there. Yep, good. And who knows what this could yield. I mean, maybe this will just gonna hold your chin up a little bit there. Okay, just underneath the chin. Yeah, very good. Okay, right in there. Yeah, might tickle a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Alright, get this over here. And as I was saying, I'll get those sent off to our lab facilities, our extra top secret facilities there, and they'll get those tests run and figure out if you got any fun little germy friends, viruses, international secrets in your cells that could potentially be causing you not to sleep so well. Alright, what else do we have here? I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do some fun tests just to test your cognitive abilities. I'm gonna have you go ahead. I'm gonna cover this eye right here. No peeking. I got this here brush right now, and I'm gonna either swipe you or poke you. Okay, nothing intense, nothing too bad. Okay, ready? And okay, is that a swipe or a poke, friend? A swipe. Very good. Okay, and then how about this? Okay, poke. Good job. How about this? A swipe. Good job. Alright, same thing over here. You did most excellent. Okay, how about this? A poke. Very well done. And this? A swipe. Alright, perfect. And how about this? A poke. Very good. Okay. Cognitive abilities seem good. I'm just going to run this across your face real fast. And just see if I detect any changes in your skin's reaction to me. I'm not seeing anything that would be concerning. Okay, how about every time I swipe my brush over your face, go ahead and just give me a nice slow blink, okay? You can open your eyes back up or you can leave them closed, whichever one's more comfortable for you. But I just want to test your reflexes here, make sure that your nerves and synapses are all communicating properly, okay? Very good, friend. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Most excellent. I'm just going to come over here. Give it a nice old sweep. And then just come over here. Same thing. Just giving a good looky-loo on how your face is responding and how you're responding to make sure you're responding appropriately. Okay. Okay, well, it did look like that made you a little sleepier, which I was not anticipating, but that's good, that's good, that's what we need. Okay. How's the temperature doing for you? You doing okay? I'm not really convinced I need to check it, but no, it is a little hot in here, what with the interrogating lights and all, so I will give you that much. I think you're okay. I think you're just dandy. Did I say interrogating? I meant investigating. Don't you worry. Okay, we are very good there. Let me go grab. What could it possibly be? Did you eat anything weird before you went to bed? How about, yeah, there's a questionnaire I was supposed to ask you that I just kind of plumb forgot to, because I was so worried about you not coming to properly. My bad. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright, so you said that you did not eat anything strange. Okay, and then how long would you say this problem's been going on? Because I know how long I think your sleep problems have been going on, but the outside perspective is much different at times than the internal one. Okay. Okay, and on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad would you say that this is impacting your day-to-day life? I see. And could you list some of the negative consequences of the lack of sleep? Brain fog, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Headaches, Okay. Brain fog and headaches. Would you say that you've noticed any kind of buzzing, perhaps? Interesting. I know I asked you about the buzzing in the head earlier, but I'm just starting to maybe put 2 and 2 together that it could actually be my presence that's causing some issues for you. Well, you see, we sleeper agents like to tap things so we can get all the recordings and whatnot. And I've got your living situation pretty well tapped to try to get the maximum amount of information on you possible. And I'm starting to wonder if those frequencies all buzzing around you had frequencies that your poor little noggin isn't used to, could be having some negative consequences. So, better news, I can claim that I came to this realization on my own volition and decided to pull out from the mission for the betterment of my target. And that I can continue to monitor from afar instead of the up close and personal option. Yeah, I'm real sorry about that. Yeah, let me just I gotta figure out a way to type this up that makes it sound like it wasn't my fault, even though it definitely was. You got a trash can around here, friend? Nah, it's okay. I'll just throw it on your floor. It's a mined floor. It doesn't really. It's fine. Okay. Gonna put a lot of official founding jargon in here. No, I mean, the great news is there's nothing wrong with you at all. It's just the infernal buzzing of all the electronics in your living situations seem to have disrupted your sleeping patterns. And, it can happen to anybody. It's not just people that have their living situations tapped with 1,000 different bugs. Oh, what's that? Oh, I think I hear my chopper. Yeah, remember I was saying I called in the evac? Okay, well I'm gonna finish these notes up here. And, oh, yeah, that reminds me, let me just get in here real quick. Okay, I'm gonna flash a pretty bright light in your eyes, friend. So if you're real nice and snoozy sleepy, maybe keep them all squinted. No, it's nothing major. It's nothing major at all. Just I'm gonna flash this bright light and then you're gonna forget you ever saw me. Alrighty. I know it sounds like such a silly thing for me to say, doesn't it? It sure does, So no harm then. If I flash it, nothing happens, you can just think I'm a crazy weirdo. If I flash it and something does happen, you never saw me and you never have to see me again, alright? Okay, perfect. Well, I can hear my chopper on the rooftop, so I gotta skedaddle right on out of here. I will send in a cleanup crew to get all those bugs out of your abode. Post haste. Yeah. Alright, well, it was lovely chatting with you face to face for once, finally. And let's never do it again. Yeah, I don't want to get fired. This is kind of completely against my shtick, so. Toodles, friend. Sleep well.